The epic tale of the Mecca Royal Clock Tower, a marvel born of faith and genius mosque glowing star. Welcome to Dark Side Tale, dear viewers, to an incredible journey through the story of the Mecca Royal Clock Tower, a monument that touches the skies and hearts alike. Crowned with the world's largest clock and a dazzling 24-karat gold-plated crescent, this 601-meter masterpiece is a beacon of engineering brilliance and spiritual devotion. But oh, the challenges to build it in the sacred city of Mecca were nothing short of monumental. Buckle up as we unravel how this dream became reality, with drama, daring, and a touch of divine inspiration. A king's vision, a diamond in the desert gemstone. When construction kicked off in 2002, Saudi Arabia's King Abdul Aziz didn't just want a tower, he wanted a legend. His command? Craft a glass facade that sparkles like a giant diamond from afar, topped with the biggest crescent in the world, gleaming in pure gold. And, as if that wasn't enough, he demanded the largest clock face ever built to adorn this tower. The stakes were sky high, and only one company in the world could tackle this colossal task, the famed German firm Riva GmbH. But here's where things got tricky, really tricky. Mecca, the holiest city in Islam, allows entry only to Muslims. Riva's engineers and its owner? Non-Muslims. Saudi Arabia's strict laws meant that only Muslims could set foot on the construction site. Imagine the dilemma: you've got the perfect team for a once-in-a-lifetime project, but they're barred from entering the city. So, what was the solution? In a twist that'll give you chills, some of Riva's engineers and even the company's owner converted to Islam just to work on this sacred site. Others, unwilling to change their faith, toiled from Dubai, crafting the crescent and clock parts there before shipping them to Mecca. Talk about sacrifice for a dream. The clock that stopped the world mantelpiece clock. Let's talk about that clock, because, wow, it's a giant. Each of its four faces stretches 43 meters wide, covering a staggering 16,000 square feet per side. That's like 35 500 square yard plots for just one clock face. Built by Germany's Perot, a company with 165 years of clockmaking mastery, this wasn't just about scaling up a timepiece. At 450 meters high, those massive hands, 23 meters for the minute hand, 17 meters for the hour hand, had to brave winds roaring at 200 kilometers per hour. Picture a clock hand as tall as a 5-story building, swaying in a storm. To keep them steady, engineers used carbon fiber, a material lighter than steel but tougher, rust-proof, and unyielding under pressure. They even crafted a spare set of hands and an extra motor, just in case. No room for error here. But the clock's magic doesn't stop there. It's lit by 2 million LED lights, each 4 inches apart, creating a glowing spectacle visible 25 kilometers away at night. Finding the perfect color was a saga of its own. Black and white. Nope, too dull. White LEDs. Blinding at night. After countless tests, they settled on vibrant green LEDs, ensuring the time shines crystal clear even 8 kilometers away. And for maintenance? A special switch snaps the hands straight, letting workers climb inside them for repairs. Yes, you can walk inside those giant hands. The Golden Crescent, a crown at 600 meters. Now, let's climb to the tower's pinnacle, the gold-plated crescent that makes hearts skip a beat. Standing 75 feet tall and wide, weighing 35 tons, this beauty was crafted from fiberglass and carbon fiber to stay light yet strong. Its surface? Adorned with 100 million tiny mosaic tiles, each layered with pure gold. But building it was no fairy tale. Lifting a 35-ton crescent to 600 meters in a city packed with millions of pilgrims below. Near impossible. So, they split it into 4 parts, each about 4 tons, and hoisted them up with tower cranes pushed to their limits. The installation? Pure heart-pounding drama. Picture this, one 4-ton piece dangles 600 meters up, swaying in the wind. Suddenly, a gust hits, threatening to double its weight with a pendulum effect. Workers, with nerves of steel, grabbed ropes to steady it, guiding it into place like they were wrestling a giant. Against all odds, they succeeded, creating 3 floors inside the Crescent, an office, a meeting room, and the world's highest mosque. Can you imagine praying 600 meters above the earth? This Crescent isn't just a crown, it's the highest man-made floor humanity has ever built, outshining even Burj Khalifa's 585-meter top floor. A foundation tested by ambition. The tower's height was a saga of its own. Originally planned at 450 meters, the foundation was built for that load. But when the king pushed for 600 meters, plus a giant clock and Crescent, engineers were sweating bullets. Adding more weight could spell disaster. Their solution? A lightweight steel structure for the top 150 meters, weighing no more than 36,000 tons. They designed hollow floors, taller than normal and empty in the center, to cut steel use and keep the tower standing tall. Those hollow spaces, now adorned with stunning artwork, but their real job was saving the building from collapse. Pure genius. A sacred city, a global hub. Mecca isn't just a city, it's the spiritual heart of Islam, drawing millions of pilgrims for Hajj and beyond. Religious tourism pumps $12 billion into Saudi Arabia's economy yearly, making Mecca the world's hotel capital with 250,000 rooms, surpassing Dubai's 154,000 and Las Vegas's 151,000. The tower, part of a massive complex, was built just 300 meters from the Masjid al-Haram, the holiest mosque. But before it rose, this site held the Ajayid fortress, an Ottoman-era fort from 1780 built to protect the Kaaba. Demolishing it for the tower sparked debate, but the need for modern infrastructure won out. When the king envisioned this complex, he aimed to ease pilgrims' struggles with more rooms. But he went further. One tower had to be more than a hotel, a minaret for the ages, topped with a clock and Crescent that would awe the world. And awe it does. A race to the sky. At the time, the 600-meter plan was set to make this the world's tallest building. But when the plans leaked, Dubai upped Burj Khalifa's height, snatching the record. Sneaky, huh? Still, the Mecca Royal Clock Tower, completed in 2011 after 9 years and 20,000 workers at its peak, remains the 4th tallest today and the priciest skyscraper ever at $16 billion. Its clock, Crescent, and sheer audacity make it a global icon. A bittersweet triumph. Here's the part that tugs at the heartstrings. Gunter Nell, the architect who designed this masterpiece, never saw it up close. As a non-Muslim, he couldn't enter Mecca. When the tower was done, he drove to the city's edge, caught a fleeting glimpse of his creation, and turned back. Can you imagine pouring your soul into a wonder like this and only seeing it from afar? Pleading face, yet his legacy shines brighter than ever. A beacon of faith and ingenuity. The Mecca Royal Clock Tower isn't just a building, it's a testament to human spirit, faith, and relentless ambition. From engineers converting religions to workers risking their lives 600 meters up, every brick tells a story of sacrifice and triumph. At night, its 2 million LEDs light up the sky, a reminder that dreams, no matter how impossible, can soar. Here's hoping this tale leaves you as inspired as it does us. Share the love, and let's meet again for another epic story.